Hey, what's up, everyone? This is your boy Jeremy Bennett, coming back at you for part two of my testimony story. Pretty much just jump right in it. So I'm about to just give you a little recap of what happened in the end. So at the very end, I told you about I watched the second video, and in the second video, the Illuminati Exposed video, it was two things the demon did in part one that terrified me even more. All right, which was he did shh and the black magic, and it showed in the second video how when you do this and say shh in a certain way, that's demonic and it's occult. And just like black magic, they specifically talked about black magic, and just how that was demonic, and that was just need to stay away from that. And so after I saw the second video, I went back to sleep again that same night, and I had another dream, and that's where I ended from there. So I'm about to just jump off from there. So in the second dream that I had, so I'm on an island in some type of gas station type of store, and it's like many people with me in this store, and all of a sudden we just start feeling, we just feel this huge and strong earthquake. I'm talking about it was so strong where it was just shaking everything in the store. It was just shaking everything around us, and we was all looking outside the window, and we're just seeing how things are just shaking, and we just start seeing the ground open up, like just from the window, and we just start seeing these huge palm trees that just start coming up out of the ground, and then we just start seeing also these huge buildings that start rising up out of the ground. And as all this is going on, everyone in the store, even me, we start heading outside. As I'm heading outside, I look up to the sky and I say, "Thank you, Lord, for finally coming back." After I said that, me and everyone started heading in a specific direction. The earthquakes came to a calm. We see these huge trees, these huge palm trees, and huge buildings, and all of these buildings and trees are so huge. Like these are not regular trees, and these are not regular buildings. It's almost it seems as if like the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. I don't know if y'all ever heard the story, but when Jack climbed up this beanstalk and he made it all the way to the top, everything everything that he saw was humongous. And so there was this one specific building that was bigger than the rest, and me and everyone else, we started heading towards this one building. And so as I'm walking towards this building, we're just walking and walking, and like all of a sudden I just had to feel I just felt like I needed to turn around. So I turned around and I see that everyone, like everyone who was with me, like they was far behind me. They was like maybe a mile away or something. And I heard someone scream out, "You go first." This building had huge stairs that led to a huge hallway. All right. So you have to go up these stairs to get to the building, and then go down this long hallway, and then there was a door. All right. I approached the stairs, and I started going up the stairs. All right. I started like jogging up the stairs, and I was like, "Wait, the Lord's here. I can't wait. I can't wait to see the Lord." So I just started sprinting up the stairs, sprinting up the stairs. I got up to the top. I made it to that hallway. I sprint down the hallway, and I came to this huge golden door. I was in the middle of this huge golden door. As I was in the middle of this huge golden door, this door had to be at least about 500 feet tall. All right, 500 feet tall, maybe about 100 feet wide. I'm in the middle of this golden door, and as I'm standing in front of this golden door, this golden door just opens from the inside. It opens from the inside, and as it's opening up from the inside, my chest is being sucked into this building, into this room from the chest in. From the chest in, I'm being sucked into this room. All right. And as soon as I get inside, I see this bright white light, this really bright white light. And it was white light all around me. And within this light, you can see different colors, kind of like just flowing in between this bright light. Things that things that you have never seen before. And in the middle of this bright light, there was a man. It just wasn't any man. All right. It was the Lord. All right. The Lord was standing was standing in the middle of this bright light. The Lord was he was standing just like this. So it was just like this. And just looking at me. And as I'm looking upon the Lord, and the reason why I say it's the Lord, okay, is because of what happened when I saw him. My body was being forced to bow down. Like I had no control of my body. I'm talking about my body. Like I'm just looking, and then all of a sudden I have no control, and I'm on my knees, and I'm being forced to bow down before the Lord. All right, and and as I'm bowing down before the Lord, I just started crying because I was happy. I was finally able to see who Jesus is and see the Lord. And you know how when I was crying, tears. You know how when you're especially on your knees, tears roll off your face and stuff. Like it just falls off your face and stuff, or it like runs down your face. My tears wasn't doing that. My As I was crying, my tears was being wiped away. Like it was going up and just being wiped away. All right. That's how I knew that that was the Lord that was standing in the middle of this bright light. And so, as I'm seeing the Lord, I can't see like his actual image of his face. Like I can see the outer lining of his. I can see the outer lining of his body. Um, I can see that he was wearing a white robe, and he had a golden sash across his chest, and he looked so magnificent, like so. It was so beautiful. The next thing that happens is it's like a scene switch. Like all of a sudden I was like teleported onto this big spaceship in the sky. And so as I'm in the spaceship, I'm just looking to see, it's quite a few people in here. I was looking through one of the windows, and I was just seeing just how like man, like I'm really up here in this, in the sky. Like there was a door at the end of this, I guess at the front of the spaceship, and there was an angel standing next to the door. And as I'm approaching the door and stuff, the angel says, "Anyone who want to go back down to the earth, can go through this door." All right. And so I'm looking down at the earth. The earth, y'all know how the earth is supposed to be, blue, green, maybe a little white in it because of the clouds and stuff. It didn't look nothing like that. The earth was red and black. That when I looked down and saw that, I'm like, nope, there ain't no way I'm going back. No way, no way. And so I turn around, and I'm in the spaceship, and I'm looking, and I start looking for my family. Just looking, I'm looking, I can't find them, and I'm just still looking and looking. I can't find them amongst everyone who's there. I couldn't find not one of my intermediate family. And then it just got to a point to where I just finally decided just to sit down. And after I sat down, I'm just still looking around left and right. I still can't find them. I look behind me and I see all of them sitting right behind me. And after I saw all of them right behind me, I just started to cry again. And then after I started crying, and again, tears being wiped away and stuff, um, like the spaceship just started going to like hyperspace mode, but it just started going really fast and just in a direction that was away from the earth. All right, and it was going so fast to where like everything that was in front of me, it just started to like just become like a blur in a way. And then after, when I've seen all that, that's when I woke up from my dream. Yeah, after I woke up from this dream, I was a completely changed person. I no longer desired, to wanting to do wrong, or I no longer desired to listen to hip hop music or any any music that wasn't Christian and gospel music. I no longer desired to go to parties. I no longer desired to drink. I no longer desired to do anything that was unholy and unpleasing to God. Okay. I started reading my Bible more. I started going to church more. I started praying more. I started praising and worshiping God more. I started doing all these things. All right. Because after I had this dream, the Lord was trying to show me that not only is demons real, most importantly, God is real. Jesus Christ is real. And He is here with us. And He loves us. Accept Christ in your life. It's truly worth it. All right. If you have any questions for me, comment under the video, email me, or hit me up on social media. Just if you got any questions about my testimony story, just anything about the Bible, just anything, don't hesitate to come ask me. If you need prayer for anything, don't hesitate to come ask me for prayer, because I am more than willing to be able to pray for you and help you in any way that I can. All right. May God our Father and our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ be with